Testing 1 2 1 2. Let's see here. The right mic. Test 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's try that. Camera mic. Okay. Hello and welcome to Magic Han Solo. Today we are going to be playing some Magic. I'm looking forward to having a little fun today, just relaxing, chilling, possibly having some time sorting later. But right now we're just going to play and then we'll chill out. The goals of today being to have fun and make fun time happen. Let's see. I'm going to double check that the channel is live now. Whoa there. Stop that before we go on. Okay. Ooh, so much stuff happening. I am going to double check that this is running. Okay, cool. I think it is. It seems like it is. So we're gonna go with it. Going to paste this. Now, the fun part about this is that there's no pressure to do anything, and we might even change things up. The plan is to have this area be the play area. So we have like a play zone. We can put something in the play zone up here. Let me see if I can share the stream. Because someone's having an issue getting to it right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, yep, we are live. Okay, cool. Therefore, we shall continue on in having fun. Let's grab the couple of decks that we have. We have this deck, we have this deck, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to be taking back over from where we were yesterday, wherein we were having the two decks go head to head. This is basically a red-green mystery deck, so that's a lot of fun. I can show you that. There's the red-green mystery deck. We've seen a few cards from it now, but took relatively quick care of the Eldrazi deck, so I want to give the Eldrazi deck another chance to fight and survive. Maybe do better this time. So far, the score is 1-0 in favor of we've been calling it where is it? Different. Come on, there we go. Move top. Oh no, where is it? Anyway, if you could see it, it would say Gruul versus Eldrazi, but I think I'm going to change the name of it because I don't want to call it Gruul anymore. It's not really Gruul. So that might happen right this moment if I could find it. I don't see it anywhere. Okay. We're going to move on because it's not that big of a deal. So we're up 1-0. We'll just create it. Hold up. Great. Next. And by Eldrazi. It's Eldrazi Unbound. let's make this font a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. We need a name for this thing. If you guys want to come up with a name, that'd be great. The fun is just about to... Yes. Alright. So, we have our commander. That is what we played yesterday as well, which is the Lana deck. Let's get it for now. Probably move this up a little bit, or is this as high as it goes? This is as high as it goes. Okay. We'll go with it for now. We might switch it. This is going to be the play here. No, because you want to see the play. Alright, we're going to rearrange the cameras. And then we're going to fix this lighting thing. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I'm fixing a lot of stuff live, so I feel like this isn't necessarily the best user experience. I shall hurry. I shall hurry when alright. This isn't going to the back like I would like. It's going to dim. Why isn't there any hotkeys for this? And then there's this. Alright, boom. Okay, so we'll have our two competitors on the left and the right there, and then in the middle we'll have the being played card. That way we have a play area, and we don't have to. Audio, is that going? Oh, okay. Oh, good. Oh, wait, there's something weird going on. I can't seem to access OBS. Where is it? There it is. No. Oh no. Something's going on. Can't be the screen anymore. All right. Come on. All right, here we go. We're back. Now, let's see here. Okay. Come on, let's do this. So we have our card here. Okay, we're just gonna move on and I'm gonna pretend like I can see everything. The play zone. Oh, that's right. I want to make the play zone here, so you guys can see it better. But now I can't see my own screen because the thing is all bonked out. Come on, why? Why would you do this to me? Because what happened to the other thing? Okay, so here's a live stream, right? Go. Let's see. Technical difficulty. Okay, and we're back. Let's get this working again. There's been some technical difficulties with OBS, which switched screens on me for some reason. I can't figure out how to get back. So, let's move this. This will be our play zone here. This will be our left or right. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can see everything. And then we'll go. Alright, so we got Zoodoc here. We'll go with that again. We're going with the Alana and Alana, who give the plus counters. So first strike reach at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on, put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is Alana and Alana's power. That creature gains haste until end of turn. So that's the commander there. Zoodoc is the Cascade. This is the Eldrazi Unbound, which was a solid precon years ago, and they have a newer precon, but this one's still a pretty strong one. So we're playing that. And then we'll pull out those decks, cards. We're playing the squirrel sleeves again, which is always fun. Let's see here. So here. And then the other deck, let's pull that out. Let's get them shuffled and then we'll play. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle's obviously the most fun part of any card game, not really, but you know, it's like one of those things where you have to do it like way too often, like every other turn if you have a sack lands or anything like that. So the question in general is, do you have to shuffle all the time? Well, then you're going to want to learn how to shuffle really, really well. As per usual, the games today are brought to you by cardstream.pro. Go to cardstream.pro and send in your magic cards that you want to sell. If you have bulk and you don't want to sort them, just send them over and we'll sort them out. We'll pick out the best ones and we'll sell those on eBay and you'll get the money. sans fees. So it's a great service, and we're using it here to send and sell off cards ourselves. So we'll be posting those on eBay and be putting those links up on YouTube in the near future as well. So you can see, play with the cards that we play with here, and you can open up sealed packs, and we can crack those packs for you, and then we can sell those for you, or we can send the cards to you, depending on what you want. Sometimes you just don't even want to deal with the cards, so we can handle that for you. Let's see. We are almost shuffled here. I feel like shuffling is not the most exactly the most entertaining thing in the world, but it's kind of relaxing, don't you think? It's a way of just enjoying moving things around, having fun motion, enjoying life. Alright, now we're going to shuffle our squirrels. Shuffling squirrels. Shuffling them over here. Yeah? Okay. This is... I need a bigger table is what I need. I need a table that's like twice as big as this. So let's just shuffle over. Maybe this should be my action cam and that can be my playground. I can reverse these again. The only reason I wouldn't do that is because Bill over here is actually in the burn bug deck. Oh, don't want to mix the decks up, do I? We might want to shuffle the bottom into the top here, so, you know, just shuffling sleeves, shuffling sleeves, shuffling sleeves. Enjoy the shuffling. Alright, so let's consider this shuffled at some point. We'll do one more. We'll do one big shuffle here, right through the middle of everything. Push them all together. It's good thing you have sleeves, otherwise the edges will get bent up. Sleeves are designed to go together, I suppose. Alright. Now we're ready to go. We'll need to roll for turn, although I guess Eldrazi lost last, so it's Eldrazi's pick. And I think that Eldrazi would like to be on the play, I suppose. Let's see what happens. So, Eldrazi's up. Going to keep this. It's not great, but we can go ahead and try it. Going to, oh wait, 2v2. Today we're going to go 40. So, the, what's that, the score, let's bring back the life. Now, if you guys were here yesterday, which maybe you weren't, it's okay. We were playing to 20 only, and that was okay, but it went quick. So we're thinking today, I'm thinking today, that we go ahead and make this out of, this is, I've been calling this Bill actually, so let's call it Bill. This is Bill versus, yeah, Bill versus, those are the maps. Technically this is Zuludok, so let's just go with this. I'm going to add in, where's the line go? Just bring in text, life. And I think I said 40. Let's go 40 to be similar to what you would expect to see in a Commander 4-4, but the thing is that generally the 1v1 is to 30 life, and yesterday we played to 20, so it was really quick, like, just done. Alright, so we're shuffled there. Let's see if we're gonna mulligan. We have a card that we could play, but we'll see what happens with that. I think that burn bug is in trouble. Probably should shuffle and get a new one, but we're just gonna move on with our lives, because you know what? Sometimes these things don't play out well. We just gotta see it happen too. So we're gonna not draw because this is first turn. But they're going to drop a war room for 1 colorless. Boom. Up there. Heck yeah. Then we're going to go ahead and pass turn, since there's nothing else we can do. Eldrazi's notorious for being a big hefty deck, so everything costs a lot. Which means sometimes you don't get to play in the early games. Alright, here we go. We're going to draw. Boom. There's the draw. Then we're going to land for a turn. I think we just got really set up well with that land there, so we're good there. We're going to then pass because we have nothing else we can do. These two decks are actually pretty slow. I feel like there's certainly the case to be made that if you're playing like against goblins or something, this could be a really hard deck to play. The simple fact is that these two are kind of like built for heavy hitting and like making it past the like 5th or 6th turn is usually the best. Alright, so we're going to drop this Forge of Heroes at 1 colorless. Choose target command that enter the battlefield this turn and put a +1/+1 counter on it. If the creature and a loyalty counter on it, it's a planeswalker. Add. So we have 2 colorless now. We have nothing. We can't cast. Everything so expensive, which is unfortunate. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We got, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Someone is in trouble, and it is going to be just a couple of turns before that happens. Alright. And this is only because I know what's happening in both decks that I can say this, of course, but we'll see. Alright, so we're going to have to pass on this turn as well for this deck. Untap, we draw. Boom. Alright, we got a Guildless Commons. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, return land you control to its owner's hand. I will return. Doesn't seem to actually matter. I'll go with the Forge of Heroes. I can go back out next turn. And then we're going to have to pass on this. Just like we said, Eldrazi. Alright, let's have a big draw. Ooh, buddy. Pretty sure this is going to be over before it even really begins. 1, 2, 3. We're going to cast the Rhythm of the Wild. Creature tokens, or here we are. That's pretty. Creature spells you control cannot be countered. Non-token creature controls you have riot, so they get +1/+1 counter, or they start off with haste. So really cool ability, Rhythm of the Wild. This is the Wolverine edition. This is their secret layer from this year regarding Marvel. So this is actually really pretty card in my opinion. So Boom, set that there. Hold on, let us still in the command zone. Okay. And this is an enchantment. I think that the enchantment's actually over here. Boom. Let's move the command zone actually off to the left. You guys won't see the commander for the time being. As long as that's okay. Or I could just put it here. We'll put it here and then we'll put the graveyard to the left. Alright. And then I do believe the red green also pass. Gosh, it's so slow. I feel like I would almost be dead by now. But that's not true. Like some little goblin thing. Probably be like 10 health. I got up to start. Good, a fast start. Alright, we got 3. The Forge of Heroes comes back out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, but we only need 3. So we're going to cast the Transmogrifying Wand. And there's 3 charge counters on it. Those 3 charge counters, when you remove a charge counter from the Transmogrifying Wand, destroy target creature. Its controller creates a 2/4 White Ox creature token, activate only as sorcery. Boom. And it turns basically anything into a White Ox, which, yikes, pretty dangerous. Alright, we need 3 charge counters. Where's my magic tokens? We have this thing. Where is it? No. I guess I put it away straight somewhere. Alright, no worries. We have this one here. Good thing we have backups. Alright, so 3 charge counters. And that goes on our Transmogrifying Wand over here, so that's fun. Alright, what can we do right now? Well, there's no creatures for it to hit yet, so nothing would be good, but we'll have to pass for now because there isn't anything else to do. Double check. Yeah. No. Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw, boom. Now, let's see what we got. Well, we needed a land. We did not get a land. We need to 1, 2, 3 Lotus Ring. Now, I think that this deck could use like 2 or 3 more lands, to be entirely honest. We could probably even pump it up 5 more. So, always a possibility with this deck over here. It has too many good cards, and sometimes, like, if it doesn't hit the right thing, then it runs into issues. Alright, let's see here. This guy's gonna pass. Look at this, all this passing. It's like soccer, you know, just not getting anywhere. Untap, upkeep, draw. We have 4 mana. We don't have any land. Both tiny learn how to shuffle. I remember we were talking about that earlier. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got nothing to do there. Alright. Well, you know what? I feel like this game would be over in a more competitive situation. Oh, here we go. We got something we can play. Finally. No matter what. 1, 2, 3. We're going to give ourselves a Kodama Tree of the West. Modified creatures you control have trample. Whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card. For a basic land card. And put it on the battlefield tab and then show. So, whenever a modified creature you control. That's pretty cool. Modified creature is going to be anything with equipment or counter on it. But a creature has something seconds cannot do anything to it because we have the Rhythm of the Wild over here. We can give it it gets Riot. Therefore, we can either give it haste or we can give it a +1/+1 to it. Now, because our opponent here, the Eldrazi buddy, does not have a blocker, it's a very free attack. So we're gonna go ahead and swing. We're gonna go ahead and swing here, and that's gonna do 3 damage, or actually 4 damage, because we're gonna give it, no, 3 damage, because we didn't give it +1/+1 counter. 3 damage. And it does not get to search for the land because it's not a modified creature. We could have modified it if we used the haste, or if we had used the +1/+1 counter instead of the haste, but then we wouldn't be able to attack. So the real question is which way is better to go there. It's hard to say because we get 3 free. We get 3 free damage, and so that 3 free damage is better than nothing. Let's say that. All right, so we're down to 37 life on Ulamog. He's going to keep draw. Can you hear me now? How about now? How's our audio? We're doing okay here? Okay. So we are on to the Ulamog turn. I don't think he's drawn yet, so untap upkeep draw, and then we're going to. Did I even shuffle these things? I am not getting any lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know what? I think that one of the issues is that I definitely could have used this. So we're gonna transmogrify. We had 2 lands, right? Okay, we're gonna take it back. We're gonna transmogrify the Kodama Tree of the West. It's going to turn into a what is it? 2/4 white ox with token. Oh, activate only as a sorcery. This is not a sorcery move. Nope, can't do this. This is not a sorcery. You can only cast sorceries on your main phases, so he stays alive. Alright, then we're going to keep on going then, because I guess we were okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna have to ditch something. Where's the? Oh, I always want to play him. We'll put the Artisan of Kozilek into the graveyard here. We're discarding down to 7 cards, and we're back down to 7. We're gonna untap upkeep, draw on the burn book. We're going to touch up the 3 to turn, equip the Lotus Ring. This has now Vigilance. It's going to swing. It's going to do 6 damage. And then it's going to stay untapped. So it's got 6/6 now, just in case we're wondering what its power ability is. It's got +3/+3 due to the Lotus Ring down here, which is making it powerful. Let's just put this under there. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the... Oh, no, we'll just have something completely disappear after you dropped it. Well, that just happened to me. Not sure what. Alright, we're gonna have to carry on. We're gonna switch to verbal. Alright. We're gonna just go ahead and ditch the we're gonna ditch this upper one for the moment. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. And we'll make this bigger. And then I guess we'll bring this down. Let's see. Alright, back at it. So our Eldrazi deck is struggling today. It's not really getting anywhere. I think that by this turn, what, 3, 4, without lands, it would have chosen. This one usually gets a lot of lands, so it's very unusual for it not to. I think it has something to do with how I shuffled. Okay, so we swing with the 6/6. The Ulamog is going to take 6 damage. It goes to 31 health. 31 life left over. Then oh, I should have maybe destroyed it okay. We'll destroy it next turn. I should have actually destroyed this thing anyway, but now I don't know. It's too late. We're going to so do that. And then I think that the Lano deck will pass. Time up, you draw. Let's see, 1, 2, Defender, Suspicious Bookcase. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Tap 1, remove a charge counter. This becomes 2. Going to bing, dead. Oof. Goodbye, Kodama. Lotus Ring stays on the battlefield. The Kodama's dead. Wait. Yeah. I mean, even if I had 3 more, what would it do? Wait. Actually, hold on. In response, any one color. Actually, there's a response. We can do something. That Kodama just dying suddenly. Bring it back. Instead of allowing it to die, rewind time, and Alana, Bell's deck over, we'll just call it Bell. And sacrifice it, then we're going to do that. Just to... Alright, so the question is, do we want to play Deflecting Swat? Do we want to play Deflecting Swat? It's a pretty card, actually. This is The extended art is really fun. The little dragon here. One thing that we're working on is getting better audio. We're gonna have a mic coming in, and possibly some other options for that. Better. We actually have a mic here. It's just that the computer is overloaded with too many things. So we have a USB hub coming in, which might fix that issue. So I was gonna try to deflect it, but I don't control my commander, and so it costs 3 mana, and it would cost the 3 mana that the Kodama of the West tree is sitting on top of with the Lotus Ring. So I can't actually cast it before it dies. So Kodama dies, the charge counters go back down to 2. So now Transmogrifying Wand is at 2 charge counters, and we gain a, while the Kodama of the West goes away, we're getting 2/4 Ox. So here's our 2/4 Ox. And then there could be like a cow there with ears and like maybe like a nose and a few eyes. Maybe like a nose. It was a cow once. Moo. Oh no, do cows moo? There's a question for you. Obviously you can still see I'm very, very talented at art, so never give up on your dreams. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I think I'm right anyway. Let's see. Suspicious Bookcase is out. We've played all the other stuff. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good on cards, and so we will pass. Jump over to you, Buckaroo. Untap, upkeep, draw, boom. Let's see here. Tap, tap, tap. Crinkle, Thin Street Kingpin. The Thin Street Kingpin, whenever he attacks, a +1/+1 counter on it, and then create a number of 1/1 red tokens on top of it. So we can do that next turn. We're not really there yet. Give me 1 second to test something out. Okay. So Krenko comes out. We're gonna go ahead and give him haste. He gets a +1/+1 counter when we attack, which is better than waiting until next turn to attack. So we swing. He gets his haste. He creates a 1/1 goblin token. Red goblin. big note, of course. Teeth. And he says hi. Alright, 1/1 goblin, and we only have one of them right now. He does not gain haste, I don't believe. And there's actually two of them. This gets a 1/1 counter. So he's actually a 2/3. Your nightmare is just beginning, Eldrazi. If that is your real name. Just kidding. Alright, so we have our 2/3 Krinko. Go, Krinko, go. Remember, if you like this channel, to like, subscribe, and post a comment, of course. Have fun, enjoy life, and if you want to chat, let me know. Just get in the chat. We can chat, of course. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and just leave them in the chat there as well, or you can email me at magiconsolo@magiconsolo.com. All right, let's continue on this fun little adventure while we are going. Now that we have all this stuff out. Oh, you know what we want to swing with? We're going to swing with the Oxman too. Oh, you know what? I forgot that we had a suspicious looking bookcase over here. Bookcase is going to block either one, but it doesn't do any damage. So either one dies. However, it will chomp one of them. The Ulamog deck will take 2 damage, and the let's update that. Go to the 29. Now we are I think we're tapped out on this turn, so let's get going. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright. 1, 2, 3 taps to put out the Warren Power Stone. Adds 2 colorless. Tap this with the 2 colorless and the transmogrifying wand, which will bring it down to 1. More charges remaining. And then it's going to create another ox over here. So now there's 2 oxes. And I'm going to destroy a Krinko. Goodbye, Krinko. It was nice barely knowing you. You know, this is how this game goes. You know, you barely get something out for 2 seconds, and then it's gone. Now, I do believe our Eldrazi is currently tapped out, so we'll move on. Untap. I'll keep draw. Draw. Oh, we got a land. Hello. Now we can do something finally. First thing we want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Commander. Finally gets to come out. We're going to give it the +1/+1 counter instead of the haste. It's not quite necessary right now. And so it's going to become a 3/4. So, we have our 3/4 Helana and Alana. The 3/4 Helana and Alana is going to pump up. I'm going to bump you up. The ox, moo. Ox goes moo. It's going to pump up one of the oxes, so we'll just have one ox be 2/4, and then the other ox will become a 5. Well, no, is ridiculous. I can't believe this thing is only 4 mana. 5, 7. So we have a 5/7 ox. Ooh. And then we're going to go ahead and swing with the ox, the other ox, and then the 2 goblins. Swing, 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 swing. That is going to block by the. We'll block the 1 cow with the suspicious bookcase. We'll take 2 damage. We'll take another 5 damage, which is 7 damage. Bring Olamog down to 22. And by Olamog, I mean the Olamog Mat, which is the Eldrazi deck. I think Alana and Alana are starting to hit off a little bit better now than they were. And so we're going to go over here. We're going to untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright. Reliquary Tower. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands that we can play. The 1, 2, and no maximum hand size, by the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4R, Zuludok, 7, 4, color spells you cast from your hand with a mana value of 7 or greater. Have Cascade. Cascade, when you cast 1, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an online card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put all exiled cards on the bottom of your library in random order, then do it again. Sugarway would be jealous. So that comes out. Can't do anything this turn with it. We still have 1 mana. Tap. Tap. Remove charge counter. This has no more charge counters. I guess it stays out though. No big deal. If I could proliferate, then maybe it would come back. No? If I could have proliferated before, it would have been better. And destroy the Alana and Alana. Dang it, I just got that out, etc., etc. Kind of a sad thing. Then it gives a ox. So the Alana turn into an ox, and then Alana go into the command zone. As you can see over here on the left, there's the command zone. Alright, so we got our 2/4 ox. Boy, this guy's creating oxes left and right, but he has run out of charge counters. No more charges. He also doesn't have any more mana, so he's tapped out, and we're going to move on. Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Draw. That's Christmas time. It's Christmas time in the city. Alright, we got. Hold on. If I have been paying attention appropriately, as this guy casts his Transmogrifier 1, which is targeting, destroy target creature. Hold up. Ox does not get created. Alana does not die. We're going to keep Alana alive. We're going to deflect. Deflecting SWAT. This is if you control a commander, you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. You may choose 2 new targets for target spell or ability. Alright, so instead of destroying my Helena, we're going to reflect that spell. We're going to hit Zuladoc instead with it. Bang! Zuladoc goes back to the command zone. Destroyed. And said 2 for 2 Horrocks is actually Zuladoc. Oh man. Deflect coming in handy. I forgot that I had that. So I'm glad we can rewind time in our little situation here. A real game? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're ready to go. Sorry, Zuladoc, you're gone. We're in 2. Land for turn. We're going to also, just as a note, this Ox is a +3/+3 right now, or plus whatever is there. And then this one's still a +1/+1 3 4 has not gone away yet. Okay, so here's the thing. We have a lot of options right now, and those options are not good for this Eldrazi, the guy over here. The thing is that it would be really fun to play around with it just a little bit. But we can also just wreck house without even having to show too many cards of our beautiful hand here. Because there's so many ways to end this Eldrazi so quickly right now. So I think that the very first thing we shall do, just to make this happen the easy way, is to go ahead and tap. We're gonna play Heartless Hidalgo, and this guy is deals damage to each player equal to half that player's life total, rounded down. You guys can you see me here better? Very shiny card, huh? So Heartless Hidalgo comes out. He gets a +1/+1 counter because of the Rhythm of the Wild. So he becomes a 5/4 right away. Then there's a 5/4 right away. Then I'm going to give him haste and give him some +1/+1 counters equal to this Helena and Helena's ability. So it goes +4/+4 immediately, which is actually an 8/7. However, it doesn't really matter what it's going to become or what it is right now, because what's going to happen is it's going to tap, and his life total is going to go down by half. Pow! Whoop bam! From 22 to 11. Just like that. My lordy. What's next? What's next? Okay, so we're going to swing through with the Ox. Just the Ox, actually. It should be 5/7 Ox coming at you, Eldrazi. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see that this is only a 2/4 and then this is a 0/4. So, Ox is going to chomp the cow. Chomp. which means he just takes damage, gets blocked, gets taken out. No damage is done. There's no trample, so there you go. Now, what fun is going to happen next? Well, we're going to go ahead and I have to call it in the name of this poor Eldrazi guy soon. Is my opinion, because it's not looking good. Draw. Maybe there's some kind of like clearing that we can get rid of everything right now. All right, let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forsaken Monument. Colorless creatures you control get +2/+2. Then gain 2 life whenever you cast a colorless spell. Tap. Whenever you tap permanent for mana, you get an extra 2 mana. So that costs us 5 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which becomes problematic because we only have 4 at this point to cast. So what do we cast with 4 with this deck? Nothing much. Now our defender is, 2/6, but there's a lot of stuff coming out. Eldrazi's having a hard time playing right now. There is no cards that are playable except for the Fire Streaker, which can come out but cannot be equipped. Gains 2 life on being played, so 13. But I have concerns about Eldrazi being able to survive this next round because it doesn't look like it will happen. Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw. Because I think that no matter what, this guy's gonna die now. Alright, so let's hit this up. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 lands. We're gonna tap 5. Put out the Scene Guardian Zealot. We'll give him a +1/+1 counter. And his ability, at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose any number of creatures with different powers. Each of them get a +X/+X and gains vigilance until the end of turn, where X is Scene Guardian's power. So it's +1/+1. Now it's a 4/4. We've tapped 5 to cast said thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to give 4/4 to powers. 1, 2, 2 different things with powers. So the Alana and Alana become, with his ability, a 7, 8, and then with that 7, 8, I'm gonna turn around and give the Singuarian Zealot 7 counters and haste. So it was 1 counter, now it has 8 counters. And it's haste, so it's 11/11 with haste. And everything has vigilance. Vigilance. We're gonna swing, and well, we could even take out half the life. But this guy is dead. Dead. Say goodbye to Eldrazi. Say goodbye to the Eldrazi. Yeah, so that's 2 games. Do we want to count how much overkill we had? So let's say we swing with everything. 2, 7, 2, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 11 is 25. 25 plus 2 is 27. 27 plus 8 is, we can even have half their life, so 35. 35 damage. I didn't even really get to put the Lotus Ring on anybody that's causing problems. I wanted to equip it, but it was not really the priority since I didn't have a mana most of the beginning there. Alright, so both struggle a little bit with mana. Could have been shuffling issues. Let's shuffle again, and then we'll do this again, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. One way or another, we don't know. Till we try. So let's update the scoreboard. It is now 2-0 in favor of the Bell deck. And it is going to be need reset, and then we're going to try the other shuffle. And we're going to compare, because that shuffle was the one shuffle and it didn't work out that well. Where's Alana? Where's Alana? Deflecting slot for those. Deflecting SWAT for the win. Holy cow. It's twice so. It just saves the commander over and over again. It's like, here, let me just destroy yours. Boom. Very cool, very cool. One of my favorite cards right now, for sure. Oh, right. We're going to try the other way of shuffling. Alright, here we go. Now, it's not faster or anything, but it certainly is. It seems like it shuffles better. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Brute force shuffling. You know, it's like the cards have to end up far away from each other. There's like no way around it, right? Now, the story behind the Burn Bug is that this is the first deck that I put together after coming back to Magic a couple months ago after not playing it for years. And now I've been playing it more and more, and it's like I'm taking it way too seriously. So here you can see that I have this YouTube channel. And I will say that when I grew up, I think I played it with my fourth grade friend. And then I had no idea what it was for a really long time. I didn't think about it again until I was working at a gaming company, and they had Monday Night Magic, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun to learn how to do it. And I guess I kind of recalled that I had done it before, but I didn't really know the rules at that point in time, and so I had to relearn everything, and then I had to get cards. You know, getting cards is always the hard part. You know, creating a good deck is a challenge. And so, after playing like draft and such for a while at that company for, I want to say, 2 years, maybe a little bit less, I hadn't I didn't play Magic again until a couple years ago. Played against some coworkers, and that was a lot of fun. Now it's 2024, and I was doing this thing at a bar. I don't drink, but I was there for Smash Brothers. I was hosting like a Smash Brothers event at the bar, so playing Smash Brothers with other people at bars and having fun. And the bar had a Magic night. I was like, oh, I should try out Magic night. So I put together a Commander deck, which, well, to be fair, was garbage. I was using Chishiro as the Commander, which was slow and awkward. He didn't really have any other redeeming qualities other than his abilities, which were creating a token if you put out an aura. There's a 2/2 spirit token if you put out an aura or equipment. And then you also get a +1/+1 counter anytime that there was an end step, but you had to have a modified creature. So sometimes getting a modified creature in that deck, just because I didn't really have enough equipment, it was not very efficient. So I pulled out Shishiro, and then I put in Alana, and I found that ever since switching to this commander, that she just wrecks house. She's like consistently like really good. She has that haste and counter ability, and then if you can pump her up with any other abilities, she becomes really hard to manage. Like you're suddenly giving 5 counters to any of your creatures every single time as long as you have a creature out. So I started getting targeted with this deck at Magic Nights, and I gotta say, it does amazingly, usually 1v1, especially with a good draw. Last hand was actually a fairly poor draw for this one. I could have shuffled it up, but I did not. Alright, so we have our cards here. We have our Eldrazi deck here. And Eldrazi is going to be on the draw because Eldrazi is tired of not having enough. Wait, let's take a look. Oh, plenty of land. Okay, you know what? Eldrazi has plenty of land. He's going to go forth as the main on the play. So land for turn, Gaia Reach, Sanitarium, add land. Each player draws a card and then discards a card for 2 tapped. Let's see. Draw. Okay. I guess this could be a keep. It's not the best, but there you go. Path of Ancestry enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana of any color to your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent, cast a creature spell that shares a. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Alright. And Bass. Go back over to here. Draw. Land for turn. I have 3. I can play the drawbridge. It's back again. And then pass. Untap. Upkeep draw. Land for a turn. Tap, tap. Devoted Druid comes out. You can add 1 force to your mana tool, and then if you want to untap him, you can do a -1/-1 counter on top of the druid. And pass. Untap up and draw. Let's see here. Oh, last turn. This only activates with 5 or more lands, so I guess that was my fault for doing that. Land for turn, going to tap, and then you're going to use this Gaia Reach Santame's ability to draw a card, then discard a card. Draw a card, discard card, then pass. Untap, keep draw. Land for turn. Okay. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is tap to play the Sword of Hearth and Home. The Sword of Hearth and Home, which is a very, very gorgeous card. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has a white and protection from green and from white. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target creature you own. Then search the library for a basic land card, and then put both cards onto the battlefield under control and shuffle. I'm going to untap it. It adds a -1/-1 counter to it. It is a 1/3 right now. It's going to swing, which will then block, as this is colorless and not green or white. As it blocks, I can exile up to 1 target creature I own. I exile the Devoted Druid, so it doesn't actually get a -1/-1 counter on it. Then I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, put both onto the battlefield under my control, and then shuffle. I think I'll pick a mountain actually. Let's see here. Mountain. Are you a mountain or a mount can't? Alright, and then excuse me, we're going to oh wait, this only happens if it deals combat damage. Did it deal combat damage? No, it would have been blocked by the Crashing Drawbridge. So it wouldn't have done any of that. So okay, hold on. Let's put the mountain back in the thing. We're all learning here. Let's put the Sword of Hearth and Home back on here. It's still tapped, I guess. And then instead of attacking, we're just going to pass. Actually, okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright. Land for turn. And we're going to tap that land, put out a soul ring. We now have how much land? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have four lands. Man, come on. And pass. Really? Pass, I guess. Oh wait, here we can do this. Tap. Let's see. Tap. Each player draws a card, then discards a card. Draw a card. Discard a card. And I think the last time I did this, I should have done it for this guy too, so I guess I'll draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We shall get rid of Basilisk Collar and Krinko for now. Okay. Then Best. Can't do anything. Draw. Untap. What do we got? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy comes out. Then I'm going to give the Devoted Druid over here the +2/+2 counters. I mean, there's no other choice, so it's like easy decision. Where did my pen go? Pen, I need you. Gotta write stuff. Yeah, follow the route. Okay, so +2 and well, it already had haste anyway. So it's a 2/4 right now with its equipment. We had another 2 on it. So now it's a 4/6. Yeah. That's 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Untap it. It loses a 1/1 counter. And then I was gonna swim with it, but I realize now that there's still a wall over here that it's actually smaller than. So I guess I'll just keep it. +2/+2, and then it has the +2/+2 from the sword. So it's a 4/6. Okay. It's still tapped though, because I tapped it from on. We're going to then go to combat. During combat, nothing's going to happen because I can't attack with anything. Then we're going to go to main phase, go to pass and draw. Draw. Alright, land return. Boom. Let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have 5 lands? We have 5 lands. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. We can finally cast something. But first, we shall cast 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Calamity of Titans. As an additional cost to cast this spell, reveal a colorless creature from your hand. I reveal the Ancient Stone Idol. It has flash. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature. It's trample. And when it dies, it will create 6, 12 colorless construct artifact creature tokens with trample. So anything with less than a mana value less than 10 is now exiled. So this one's exiled. This one's actually, this is exiled. Let's put the exile over here. Graveyard, exile. Then hold on, I want to go to the fan zone. The Devoted Druid goes to the exile zone. The sword stays right there. And we carry on. So he's tapped out ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 there. He has 2 left. 2 left, which he can't do anything with. So we move on. Pass. Back over here. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Now I ran. Issue there, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't cast that again, but we can cast Solving. What do you know about this? Solving command. If source side control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent and the opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that permanent instead. Then I'm going to pass. Draw. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for turn. How much do we have now? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Tap, 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 tap for the Artisan of Kazaluk. The Artisan of Kazaluk. When you cast a spell, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I have no creature cards in there. Alright, so there you go. Now we will pass. Oh, we got a 10-9 staring at you, buddy. And another 2. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Untap. Okay. Draw. Let's see. It's gonna be rough to deal with that. To deal with that there. Oof, rough one to deal with. Especially since sacrificing requires something. Kind of rough one to deal with. Okay, so I need another land, otherwise this is all going to crap. I think that this deck could really use one or two more lands. So we might have to add that in there. Boy, look at that card on the camera. It's crazy cool looking. Sophie. Mayhem Dominus. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, or a permanent that opponent controls, it deals double damage to the player instead. Discard 2 cards, put an indestructible counter. Sophie. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Eternal Witness. I'm gonna go get the Basilisk Collar. And tap this one to play the Basilisk Collar. Then I'm going to pass. Draw. 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 1, 2, 3. Play the Fire Streaker. Going to equip Fire Streaker. 1, 2, Kozrak. Going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna swing for 20. Double, well, 10, 10, 10, 9, double swing. As he does that, you have to destroy some stuff, sacrifice with the Annihilator. So, sack the Basilisk Collar, sack the Eternal Witness. Does it have trample? No, it's just swinging. 20 damage, cannot not block, huh? Maybe I should destroy the Sword of Hearth and Home. I'll destroy the Sword of Hearth and Home. Eternal Witness will jump. Jump. Eternal Witness dies. And it's looking very dire for this deck all of a sudden. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for turn. Hideaway. This land enters at the battlefield tapped. When it does, look at the top 4 cards of your library. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exile one of them face down, and then put the rest on the bottom of my library. Yes, just have to get to 10 power or greater. Put the rest on the bottom. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have 4 lands. Commander's at 6, so he can't cast Commander. You don't really have enough lands to do anything in here other than one thing, which would be fine if I could do it, but I won't. Alright, pass. Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Zuludok, comes back out. 1, 2, 3. Play the Palladium Mirror, add 2. But he's not hasted. Gonna swing for 10, 20 damage again. Annihilator. Destroy the 2 forests with Annihilator. Then I will have to take 20. Oh well, I can block. Chump. I was gonna play a card, but it seems like I don't have enough mana to at this point, fortunately. And so does 20 damage. Actually, I don't have to take it. Hold on. Does 20 damage. I have 40, so Bill is down to 20 health in one fell swing. Holy macaronis. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh. Where else? Let's see here. Where else comes out? 6. Yeah, I think this is going to be a scoop unless something can change. Especially since this is... Yep. All right. I think that this guy is going to get it with one more swing out there. And well, we can block. Block still. Should we just finish? We should just keep going. We'll finish. All right. So we play Llanowar Else. Solfeme is out there still, about to get just destroyed. And then if we untap, upkeep, draw here, then we find that we can do something like, oh man. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Soul of New Phyrexia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To play the Indestructible. They both have Indestructible. Swing. You have to get rid of all your stuff. So sack. Then chump. Everything dies. Well, if I chump here, this guy could live. Maybe I can still win. There was no, I need a, nope, ha. Well, it was a good game. Fun time was had by all. What did we learn? We learned that Eldrazi can come back. This time was the first time Eldrazi got its comeuppance on, or not comeuppance, the first time Eldrazi got Bill. So let's update that score. Now it's 2-1. And I'm gonna have to call it a night at this point, at this juncture, because my back is absolutely killing me. It was lovely playing with you all, having you join, and playing Magic with you. I will see you again on Saturday night or Sunday night, depending on whether or not you're around, and we'll play some more Magic. I think Saturday night could be a good day. Sunday night could be a good day. We'll see. Oof. Yeah, my lower back is killing me. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying a little bit of Magic with me. It was great hanging out with you, and thank you so much for your time. Have a great one.